President Trump is reportedly starting his official workday just a little bit later than usual. Axios is reporting that Trump will now begin his workday at 11 a.m. They're also reporting that after viewing copies of the president's private schedule, that he will be having fewer meetings during his workday. So, okay, so he's got a lot of extra time. He's taking fewer meetings. He's starting the day a little later. So what's he going to do with his extra time? You are going to be shocked to find out that the president will be spending more time in the mornings watching television and tweeting. Lovely. Because, that's just what he needs. More Twitter time after Fox and Friends. Now, to be fair, he'll also be taking calls. He'll be calling his friends and confidants. Boy, that's a great use of his time. Now, Axios, according to this, who is reporting then this schedule, found that the first part of Trump's day is known as executive time. Executive time. Officials told Axios it actually takes place in the White House residence and consists of Trump watching TV and tweeting. Now, Trump's normal schedule says that he reportedly arrives at the Oval Office, first briefing at 11 a.m., his first meeting of the day, and then returns to his residence by 6 p.m. So at most, it looks like he will be pulling a 7-hour day. Must be nice. But I love the name for it. It's executive time. No. I don't. You don't understand. I don't want to do a meeting. I don't want to do a meeting. It's executive time. It's executive time. Well, what are you doing on executive time? I watch a Fox and Friends. Oh, you're so funny, Steve Ducey. I'm going to get on Twitter. I'm going to tweet about it. You idiot. God. Look, in this context, knowing that one of the words that is made in reference to the president among all of his staff is the word childlike. So to me, it seems like something a child would do. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like coming in early. So I'm going to move the time that I come into work because I can. Also, he can watch more morning TV. It's sort of like giving a child a choice of what they want for breakfast. You know they're going to choose ice cream. Are you going to be surprised if they choose ice cream? And you know what? Donald Trump would probably also choose ice cream. Now, of course, when this came out, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, of course, pushed back, and this is hilarious, right? She said Trump's time in the morning is a mix of residence time and Oval Office time, but he always has calls with staff, Hill members, cabinet members, and foreign leaders during this time. The president is one of the hardest workers I've ever seen and puts in long hours and long days nearly every day of the week, all year long. It has been noted by reporters many times that they wish he would slow down because they sometimes have trouble keeping up with him, she said in a statement to Axios. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Or it should be hilarious. I have a hard time believing that reporters are having a hard time keeping up with the president because he's so busy. You know what they have a hard time keeping up with? The insane amount of tweets and statements he puts out. In fact, they're so busy following those tweets because they're all crazy that they're actually missing out on the policy agenda of the Trump administration, which ends up being overshadowed. Now, that policy, of course, that agenda is deregulation, corruption, and more cronyism. So that statement, super huge load of BS. But again, what do you expect from Sarah Huckabee Sanders? She goes out and lies to the public every day. That's her job. He's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. He puts on long hours. He puts in long hours and days. Yeah, at the golf course. No, the New York Times previously reported that Trump, according to insiders, spends up to 8 hours a day watching TV. And the new book by Wolf alleges that most days Trump preferred to be in bed by 6:30 p.m., watching his 3 televisions, eating a cheeseburger, and making whiny telephone calls to his friends. Yes, those calls were mostly him bitching about how the media is treating him unfairly. That does not sound like working. That does not sound like the busiest person in America. That's crazy. But again, of course, he's going to lie about it. Last year, he told reporters, I don't get to watch much television, primarily because of documents. I'm reading documents a lot of documents. And Puerto Rico is surrounded by water, big water, ocean water. Jesus, this guy's a moron. He also said that I actually read much more. I read you people much more than I watch television. Of course, that's in reference to the media, right? But look, he doesn't read. Also, we know this. We know that his staffers have to reduce briefings to tweet length size because he can't pay attention to more than 280 characters at a time. And you have to pepper his name into those briefings so that he will actually pay attention, because he'll think, no, it's about him. It's about me. It's about me. It's about me. Oh, what did they say about Trump? Did they say something good? We also know that he watches Fox and Friends religiously because every day he will tweet about something that he had just watched on the program. It's like clockwork, word for word. And now he's going to be working less and he's going to be tweeting more. But in reality, he doesn't work. He's living the life of a retired businessman. Essentially, golfing all the time. What is it, 91 days out of the year? Out of last year, he golfed. He was on the course. Going to Bedminster and Mar-a-Lago. Watches Fox News all the time. Eats fast food in bed. Shit. Wouldn't it be nice to be that lazy? But look, that's why the Republicans have their man. See, they actually don't want him doing a whole lot because he kind of ruins it. All the Republicans wanted was somebody dumb enough to sign anything they put in front of him. And on that, he's been very, very successful. Unfortunately for them, at the same time, their problem is that he's too dumb. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.